Welcome back to the Sword of Truth podcast, the chapter-by-chapter reread of the Sword of Truth series with some memorial craft brew on the side.
Ooh.
I'm Jade, and I'm here with Nate.
Hello.
And today we are flying through a window with Chapter 58 of Soul of the Fire.
I remember the first time I got thrown through a window.
Oh, yeah?
You remember your first window throwing?
No.
Yeah. November 20, 1985. I can remember it like it was yesterday.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why? Because that's like 2 years before I was born?
Well, that and also just flying through a window. I don't know.
It was the shitty animation when you first started it, and then it took like 45 minutes for it to actually like kick on. You would hear the ba-ba, and then you just have to like chill for a while.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So what you did there a second ago, though, that was...
That was called deflection. Because I didn't actually have anything meaningful to add to the conversation.
Okay. Well, I think that's going to be today's moment of truth. He's just flat out honest when he's deflecting. It's good, I guess. It's good. So on last episode chapter thing, Stein's report to Dalton.
We got the update on the speeches after the speeches.
Of the IO being inside of Anderith.
Yeah. Yeah, the special soldiers.
Yes. And more of Anne's attempted manipulation of Alessandra.
I mean, starting to work. I mean, the last time we saw, she was really cold about it. But I think that means she's in her brain and it's starting to work on her. Like, it's fucking with her head a little bit.
To be fair, when you're being tortured and kept as a prisoner, eventually, like, I feel like you're going to warm up to if somebody keeps throwing an idea at you that's like, you could get out, no matter how much you disbelieve the person, eventually you're going to go, you know what, might as well.
The one nice person, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
It's better than this fucking hellhole.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So this chapter starts with Dalton arriving late to the feast at the estate. He greets Tess while observing Bert, who is flirting with another woman across the hall. He's making sexy jokes with his rolled beef.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine he's like manipulating the rolled beef in some way.
Yeah.
That makes it humorous.
Some crude gesture,
Yes.
laughs, and then
Yes.
hits him with the blue steel.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Dalt thinks it's a quirk of the female mind that the more some men behave the rogue, the heavier some women pant.
Well, I mean, she's not wrong, right? I mean, I threw some math rocks once and interdimensionally traveled and got in, like, between all of us here, in a lot of fucking trouble. But if you want to learn more about that, you can over at our Patreon. And you're just incredibly attracted to me after that.
Yeah.
Because I said, fuck you, I'm going to keep playing D&D. And that makes me a hardcore man.
That was roguish? Is
Yeah,
what you're trying to
roguish,
say?
yeah.
Oh.
Ish.
Uh,
It's that ish that really gets me in the qualifier.
Yeah. Yeah, danger is sexy sometimes until, you've dealt with it for a minute. And then you go, this is really tiring. And I would just like to be at home for a minute and, have dinner.
Yeah.
Bert had made these jokes to Tess, and she tells Dalt that she's going to tell him later, but he might be too busy to hear these sexy jokes. So, I don't know how that sounds to you guys, but it sounds like trouble in paradise to me.
I would demand that you tell me right now. No. Now, look, I know there's like propriety and stuff at play here, but no. Did he just say something fucking pervy to you? You tell me. I'm going to settle this now.
Well, there's that layer to it, right? But
Yeah.
then there's the other layer that's like, hey, you can come home later and I will tell the sexy jokes to you, and then maybe we will act out some things together and it'll be a good sexy time together.
Yeah.
And she's asking him for that, and he is going, I might be too busy at work. And he knows that another man is telling her these jokes. So
wrong play, buddy. Wrong play, buddy.
You might need to make some time, is all I'm trying to say.
I mean, yes, make the time. By all means, she is telling you that, hey, at the end of the night, I'm coming home with you.
Yeah.
What do you have to worry about? He said a crude, dumb thing. And you don't have anything to worry about if you are solid with your partner. Foreshadowing.
But if she's asking you to, like, come home and listen to her sexy jokes, maybe do it.
Fucking get there. Yeah.
Maybe do it. Or just say, you know what? This feast is great and all, but I'm not hungry anymore. Let's go back to our room.
Yeah. Let's go get some dessert.
Right?
Or crack a joke that you're on board. Be like, I'm going to start running now. It's going to take me a little longer because my pants are already down. See that? It's charming. In the right context.
Yeah. Dalton, distracted and anxious, hints at the momentous news coming and that her station in life is going to be changing pretty quick. So, you know, there's reason for him to be away at night. He's got some shit going on. Hildy gives Bert a little glare before demanding a report from Dalton as to what the fuck he's talking about, what's going on. Dalton reports Richard and Kaylin are touring Anderith and immensely popular with all the fucking people. They're getting their little smiles and their baby kisses and all that shit in. Their recent marriage has won everybody over. They're all like, oh my God, they're so in love. Isn't that so cute?
Yeah, they're getting shipped. I mean, they're already married, but like, have we ever talked about this? podcastatt@gmail.com. What is Richard and Kaylin's ship name? Raylan? Kitchard?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it?
Card?
Card for short. I mean, look, if you're short of time, you know, the card.
It's also interesting to me because I know they're like touring. They're talking about what they're going to do for Anderith and the whole Midlands as a whole compared to the Imperial Order. But it's also interesting to me that Richard is the first person who has married a confessor, like, not under their command. Like, in ever, as far as people are concerned in today's world.
He's an anomaly.
Right. And it's weird to me. Maybe not weird. Maybe it's just something that flies under the... But I would feel like you would have to lead with that point, and it would be so hard to convince people that you were not actually confessed.
Oh, yeah.
Because...
Especially Richard, because we know for a fact he won't say the thing to make the conversation easier. Mm-hmm. They're like, would you jump off a cliff? And Richard would be like, well, if Kaylin asked me to, yeah, absolutely I would. Yeah. And he would, but not because he's confessed, just because he loves her that much.
Right. And it would be something good for people to know, right? He loves her so much. That's why they're together. It's not a forced union.
Positive aspect about it.
Yeah. But I know that's not obviously the top thing that they need to chat about. It's just, I think that the people would be so like, he is a puppet of the mother confessor, right?
It would be a conversation for sure, yeah.
It would feel weird because he's always leading the conversations. What the fuck's going on? I don't know. Just, it would be weird.
She gave him special instruction about exactly how to take over everything, and now he's just doing that conscious free because that's what his mistress commanded of him.
Right.
And that, I mean, yeah, I could see how that would be a fucking talking point. Like, well, yeah, but he's with a fucking mother confessor. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out what's happening here. Obviously, the man's confessed.
Yeah. And no wonder he's so harsh and, like, strict about his rules, right?
Exactly.
Hildy mutters vulgar curses about Kaylin and Richard under her breath because she's fucking annoyed at them and thinks they're fucking bullshit motherfuckers.
Does not ship them the same way. Dirty, rotten, raw motherfucker.
Yeah. Dalton says that while the directors used to favor Lord Rawl's offer, they've since had a change of heart.
Oh?
Dalton finally delivers that the main news to Hildy and Bert that he came here with, the Sovereign's died.
On the day it finally happens, I'll still have to go to work. Fake concern with all
Fuck
my
yeah!
and try to hide a
We be
smirk.
moving up in the world now.
I'll be holding back my tears.
On the day it finally happens. Nope, that's not it. You get it.
Yeah, it's good. This is how Dalton feels right now.
It's exactly how Dalton feels right now. Woo! I'm fucking rich and powerful. Everything is great. Coming up, Dalton.
Yeah.
And that just goes for a while, but I feel like you all understand. Just
that we could feel similar in a similar situation.
Just waiting for stuff to happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Everything changes when somebody big like that passes, you know?
Literally
So
the first line of that was like, I'm going to have to go to work. And then everyone, pretend to be sad while actually smiling. Like, that's Dalton to a T.
yeah, perfect.
Sorry for the interruption. I know you were probably a little blindsided by that,
Yeah.
but I thought it was perfect.
No, it was perfect. It was good. Tess, overhearing what's going on, she's struck with genuine grief and shock.
Yeah.
She starts like crying and being upset. So she is not hearing the same soundtrack that Dalton is hearing in her head.
It's all done in minor. That's how you make that change. What we just heard was a done in major key. If you do it in minor, then it sounds sadder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Music class.
Music stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Music nerds will get it.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure even people who are not necessarily music nerds, but better than me, but like they'll appreciate it. You know what I mean?
You have a beautiful ukulele. You know how to strum a little bit on that bad boy.
Yeah, I do have that. I haven't played it in a long time.
No, we'll have to bust it out again.
Yeah.
And I'll show you the major and minor. You'll
Yeah.
understand right away.
That'll be a major good time. Anyways. Bert is immediately suspicious about the fate of the Sovereign. He implies he wonders if Dalton maybe arranged this untimely death. Like, maybe he had something to do with it. 'Cause
No!
it's pretty timely, you know what I mean?
No, he was sick.
See, that's not what Dalton does.
No.
He kind of nods and confirms it. And he's like, hey, yeah, we have to take a forceful stand against Lord Rawl right now. And Bert has to be the one to do it. So 1 + 1 equals dead Sovereign.
Wow.
Bert must step into the power vacuum and become the new Sovereign Darth Bert.
Wait, Darth Bert?
Yeah. I mean, that's what's happening, right?
Oh
Sith
my God.
kills they're the Sith. That's
Yeah.
what's happening here. It's like one bad guy teaches the other bad guy, and then his apprentice kills him, and then his apprentice comes up and kills him, and there's only one.
That's the Highlander.
There's only one good one. Like there's only one master Sith fucker.
They're bad. They're bad. But there's
Emperor.
always one in charge, and there's
Yeah.
always one student.
Yeah.
And then there's actually
There's
one
always-
emperor, which is a little confusing because he was the first of the two. I don't
One
really
guy
understand
on top,
it.
one little bitch.
Yeah, top and bottom.
Yeah.
You get it.
Uh-huh. A delighted Bert promises Dalton that he's going to be appointed as a minister of culture because, I mean, obviously, if you didn't, I don't know if you'd wake up tomorrow, Bert. Do you remember what I just said happened to the
Right.
Sovereign?
I just killed the sovereign and got away with it.
Yeah, fucking
Now you're the sovereign.
better give me a promotion.
Think about it.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hildy's stunned, but thrilled. She realizes she's achieved her dream and her life's ambition of becoming the wife of the Sovereign. She praises Dalton, acknowledging that he succeeded in a task, killing the Sovereign, that she had tried and failed multiple times to accomplish. So she's been trying to kill this motherfucker for years. And Dalt just, waltzed in there with a fucking pillow or something and got it done.
I want to say that he went in there, you know how the hospital, they have you attached to all that shit. And he just kind of pinched the oxygen line and just watched the heart rate come down, and then he would let it go. And just because he's a psychopath like that, right? He would play with the life in his hands for just a moment longer. I mean, it's not appropriate at all, but just a moment longer than appropriate. And then he would finally just pinch the tube and wait.
I wish we got to see how it was executed, because we know he has plenty of people working for him as well. But I also imagine that the Sovereign was already on death's door, so I don't think that he was probably on hospice at his home with his wife, right?
Well, we know that he was being watched
Right.
constantly.
Right.
The problem here,
So who
and
had access?
look, we have a bit of an issue because the Sovereign guy does not come up again. So he gets away with this crime scot-free. It's not going to be visited again. So I just wanted to bring this up.
Yeah, this is all speculation.
It's never said exactly how the sovereign is killed, i.e. we never talk about evidence. There's no, oh, he was clearly choked, he was stabbed, he was poisoned, etc., etc. None of that happens for the rest of the book.
No.
So he gets away with it clean. So this message that he should be telling Bert, there's actual fucking weight behind that. Not only did I do it, I got away with it, and it's not even a fucking conversation to be had amongst the people.
Well, and we know that he has control over people, and they'll do whatever he says because the alternative is worse. But I feel like killing the sovereign is something he would have had to have done himself because of all the things. Everything is to help the sovereign, help the culture of the people, right? So I don't know that any Haken or Anderith person, would have killed their sovereign because that's like the guy who touches
The
God.
guy, yeah.
So
no matter who you are in the city, that guy is like the best guy.
right.
So you wouldn't dream of hurting him.
No matter what Dalt is going to do to you, that would I'm going to go to hell. Like,
Yeah.
regardless,
Straight to hell.
regardless of what you're going to do to me, if I die today or if I'm like poor on the street, I'm at least not going to hell if I don't kill the sovereign. So I think he had to do it himself.
Me too. I honestly think it was like a suffocation. Like he's already weak. He's not going to fight back. You can't leave a huge blood, right? You can't make it gory and nasty and gross. People are going to ask questions. But if you just, this is going to make me sound like an absolute psychopath. If you just gently squeeze the life out of him, you might not leave enough of a handprint on a throat for people to start asking questions.
When people are weak,
it won't take much.
Yeah.
Maybe just plug a nose. I don't know. I'm over this conversation now.
I will just say that the only interesting thing about it to me is that Richard and Kaylin were like, this guy is so sick you can't see him, and didn't push on that. But then also Dalt, who is not even the Minister of Culture yet, right? He's like the assistant to the Minister. So he had access. I feel like it should have been more locked down for the side. Like it would have been like, nope, it has to be Bert or his wife or his guards. Like nobody else can get in.
They left a little piece of it,
Yeah.
right? They got to convince some people to choose him yet. Like, what? There was another vote y'all just totally forgot about?
Yeah. While this conspiracy is being whispered about, Tess is not paying any attention. She does not pick up on the fact that her husband has murdered the sovereign.
Right. She's actually sad.
She's just sobbing for him. Bert, at this point, rises, silences the hall to make the public announcement of the sovereign's death, which everybody's super sad about. He feigns grief about and announces that he's going to petition the directors to name a new sovereign this very fucking night.
That's right.
Due to the urgent threats from the Lord Rawl and Emperor Jagang. And awestruck by the apparent leadership, Tess is sitting there going, fucking Bert could be our new sovereign. Can you believe it? She's just completely blind to everything that's being played right in front of her.
And he's like,
wild.
Oh my God. I know you're heartbroken right now, but the thing you need to understand is this was the plan.
Finally happens, I'll still have to go feign concern with
We
all
just
my
made it, baby.
and try to
Dry
hide
those
her.
tears.
On the day it finally happens, I'll be holding back
Everything's
my
gonna
tears,
be
'cause the
okay,
public
mama.
count is way too
Everything's
high.
gonna be just fine.
That is on my playlist. You know what? We're going to go take a break real quick. We'll listen to that, and then we're going to be back right after this. Hey, Nate, what are we drinking?
Today we are drinking Grape Fizz Ale from New Belgium Brewing Company.
Hell yeah, we are.
Grape Fizz Ale first hits you with a
Grape.
pop of juicy grape candy aroma that will transport you straight to all those nostalgic purple sodas from back in the day. Golden limes, aka calamansi fruit, and golden sour ale provide a light tartness that's balanced by sweet Concord grape juice for a crisp, crushable, effervescent finish. And by the way, this bad boy clocks in at 5%. Grape. I'm going to start doing that to you now and see how you like it. Great.
I was trying to be quiet in the background. It wouldn't affect you, you know what I mean?
No, I cannot say good enough things about this beer. I am pleasantly surprised to find that there is a beer that does actually taste like grape soda.
I was gonna say purple.
It's purple. Well, yeah, it's purple soda, but that's the difference. It doesn't taste like grape. It tastes like purple, but that old grape soda, that tasted like purple, not grape. And this actually nails that flavor. So usually
and it's purple.
And it is actually slightly purple.
It's a purple beer.
Usually we're not a fan of things that taste like purple, but this, I mean, for the nostalgia value,
it doesn't taste like booze. It tastes like I'm drinking a grape soda.
I am very surprised to say that I'm giving this beer 10 out of 10 grapes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I feel like it deserves it.
You know, I'd say at least 9 out of 10 grapes.
Fair.
A bunch.
It's fair.
At least. It's very good. There is a looming question that I have, but I don't want to even ask it, but it's a question that won't be answered until like tomorrow because of grape pop.
Does it turn your stuff green? Is that what you're asking about?
I was thinking about that.
I mean, there's only going to be one way to find out. I'll let you know tomorrow around 9:00.
All right. Well, that's what we thought about it. You should go pick yourself up a multi-pack, and then we'll be around in like a second. Hello, and we're back. So before we get into the next part of the chapter, I just wanted to real quick just put a little like pin on the cork board about how Dalton should be like so fucking worried about Tess's adoration of the sovereign.
Yeah, you would think so. Like, what do you think we've been doing this whole time?
Like, we know that multiple women have thrown themselves at the old ass balls of the sovereign just because he's the sovereign.
Right.
And Tess wasn't necessarily there, but she was like falling all over and crying at him every time she saw him, and now he died. And the next sovereign is going to be the guy who has been waving his rolled beef all in her face.
Rolled beef?
That's what he was playing with earlier in the chapter.
She is a true believer, and earlier she was talking to him about, you know, we have to do these things so that we fit into society. It's not because I want it, but she's essentially telling him, I want to play this game.
Yeah.
And with the dynamic between those two, look, you over literally anybody else, you got to be careful with those dynamics. That's like undercover cop shit when they're like losing themselves in the role because they've made some illicit money and they're like, well, I could just hang on to that shit.
I guess that's what I'm talking about. They've been playing this game together all the way through, and then now he's gotten as close as he can to the top spot. And that, unfortunately, that top spot she believes in more than the game.
Right. More than him.
Yeah. And, you know, it's hard to turn down the cock of God. You know what I mean? And that's basically what it is.
Wow.
For these women. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I get it. I want desperately to have some sort of flip remark to add right here, and it's just not coming to mind. I'm so upset.
That's fine. Keep working on it. We're going to shift over to Dalton's office where he's working instead of, you know, working as woman. He's meeting with Franca. And unfortunately, she's not going to get what she wants out of this either. She's distressed.
God damn it. He's just letting everybody down.
Yeah. She confesses that her magic is gone. She tries to return the money that Dalton has kind of paid her up front for her services because she hasn't been performing them lately. And reveals that all magic is dying, my friend. I talked to a very important guy, you know, like the first wizard. And he fucking died trying to fix this shit.
Yeah.
So it's bad, and the consequences are gonna really suck for everybody.
And I just want to point out, because it feels like it was pointed in the book that Franca, excuse me.
Yeah, she's fancy. She wears a beret.
Telling him this information and knowing he is the fixer, right? If somebody needs to fucking disappear, this guy's got a hand in it. Her telling him that, hey, my power is gone, is her telling him, I am useless to you now.
Yeah.
And she knows what happens to people who fall into that category. So this is not a light thing. She's just like, yeah, it's gone now. She thinks that she might be signing her death warrant with this motherfucker.
Well, she knows how the people of Anderith at large feel about magic users.
Yeah, but
and
I mean...
he's been protecting her, basically, through
Correct.
this.
That is true. So maybe he doesn't personally feel that way, but once she's useless to him and doesn't have the gift anymore, then how does he feel? I mean, we talked about that before.
I mean, on top of the fact that she, like, is in love with this guy.
Oh, madly. Yeah.
And she's having to tell him that, like, the one thing that she could do for him, like you're saying, she's useless, but on top of it being useless as a business sense, it's also like the only thing I could give you that you wanted from me, I can't do anymore.
I can't
so that's
do
like,
anymore.
Ugh.
And she trusts him enough to tell him that, even though she thinks he might kill her for it.
Yeah. As they speak, a huge black raven flies in the open window, snatches the small book of Joseph Ander from Dalton's desk, and shatters the glass to escape with it. He has to shatter the glass because Dalton tries to kill the raven, like, pretty aggressively the entire time, and he's not able to, but he does fucking hurt it.
He wings it with his sword.
Yes.
Yeah, like, that's huge.
Yeah.
I would imagine for a bird, like, look, I don't know shit about birds, but I imagine if you hit one even partially with a sword, it's not going to fly very far.
I feel like any animal in the wilderness with an open wound, an open wound is, like, really bad. Like, that's like death because you get an infection.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Infection is death.
Yeah.
100%. You could die weeks later. It'll still get you.
Franca says it's good luck that he didn't fucking kill it, because, like, that, just don't kill fucking ravens. It's bad luck. Also, they mate for life. Except, the females cheat while the men are gathering twigs and presents for her. So while they're out doing work and trying to make the homestead better, the female raven cheats. So, that's interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Dalton does lie to Franca. He tells her that the book is useless. He was just pissed off at the bird for coming in his place.
Which it just kind of shows that he may not know how important that book is. And also, can we close a fucking window?
Yeah.
What the actual hell?
If you were in a castle, you would have the windows open all the fucking time.
Yeah, I do.
They don't have fans.
They don't have fans. You crank up the fire, you open the window, you get a nice mix of heat and cool, and you stay very comfortable all day. It's great.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why the window's open.
All right, you got me.
But yeah, so that raven has popped up again, unless it's a new raven, but I don't think it's a new raven.
Wizard notes and prophecies, I don't think it's a new raven.
Well, that's our truth, and we would love to hear your truth. Write to us in your journey books to podcastatt@gmail.com or find us on any of our social medias.
Glug, glug, glug.
If you would like to support this podcast and hear some more exclusive
content.
Find us over on patreon.com/podcastatt, where every tier is a happy tier. Thank you all for listening. That is all for us friends.
We will see you real soon.
Bye.
Why did we do this?
Fun.
Fair.